What's up, Turtle Lair? We got Kevin Eastman here.
Kevin Eastman, co-creator of the Ninja Turtle thing. What's up, Turtle Lair?
Thanks, guys.
Cowabunga.
First, I got this number 2. I got with the girl.
You guys are awesome.
All right, welcome back, my ninjas. We are back for another jam-packed episode of Ninja Turtle Talk. We're actually on number 9 this week, episode number 9. We're going to start off with the release of the Cowabunga Collection. It went up for pre-order this last week. I think it's due out, December of this year. The end of December. The end of December. We'll call it the end of December. And, you know, how things are going for the past few years now, you know what I'm saying, since everyone got sick, things get pushed back as well, so we don't really know, but we'll just go with what they tell us. It includes 13 games from all the classic games, bro, and they added online play as well, which is a big thing, because, you know, hey, we gonna get to play together. You know, I know Ben has PS5. That's what I got it for. I might get it for
same
Series X. The more I read about it, because that's really all I can do is read about it, because I haven't, you know, all the games are past games, but it's been so long since I've played those games, man, that I'm super hyped for this. It's made by Konami. There's 13 games. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade, and then the Turtles in Time. We got the NES original release of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Goodness gracious, dude. There's so many of them. Like, I'll name a few more. The Tournament Fighters, the Hyperstone Heist. I think that was for Sega Genesis. Bro, that's way back in the day, dude. They're bringing it all back. And then you got the Game Boy games. Fall of the Foot Clan, Back from the Sewers, and then Radical Rescue. You know, and that's a trilogy right there, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, it's pretty much taking us back to our childhood, but being able to play it together. You know what I mean? Turtles in Time was always my favorite one. I played the Tournament Fighters a few times, I'm sure. What about you guys? What's your favorite release coming out in this collab? I guess you could call it a collab of all the games coming together.
Me personally, it's the whole it's just having like every single Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game like basically ever made, and then like for me it's the online aspect of it as well, like being able to play this, like, you know, with everybody and whatnot, like in the lair and stuff. Like, it's just gonna be so much fun. Like, I mean, at this point, like, we're gonna start a Twitch channel. We're gonna start a Twitch at this point. We gotta start streaming.
Yeah, we got
and stuff. Like, so like, I'm excited for that. I'm just excited to have it. I personally got the collector's edition for it that came like with a bunch of the other little knickknacks and stuff. And like, I just wanted it. I just wanted them. I actually like that fabric print. I actually think it's pretty cool for it. But like, I don't know. Some people were not so hot on like the $150 price tag for that, which is fair. The Cowabunga like limited edition, collector's edition, or whatever. You know, it was kind of pricey, but I thought I liked it. What about you, Ben?
Yeah, it was.
I got it as well. I am one of those people that think it's overpriced, but most video game collector's editions are overpriced. No big deal. Same reason I got it was the same reason you liked it, which is the cloth poster. I mean, I just want that more than anything. As far as the game goes, the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is online play. The fact that we're getting a lot of the titles that are hard to get or expensive to purchase at this point, and then also the I don't know what you call it, the pause and replayability. That way you can save where you're at. You don't have to just keep playing the game until you run out of lives. The other thing too, unlimited tokens. You don't have to worry about dying constantly. So that's gonna be awesome.
That you're right about that, Jimmy. The Twitch. Let's go ahead and let's start us up a Twitch when this game comes out, and we'll play together. We'll be recruiting one more turtle, I guess, right? Because we got to have all 4. So we'll be recruiting one more player to play with us. Then again, who knows all the playable, all the playable characters. I don't know how many people are going to be able to join in one game, but
We'll see how it goes.
just one. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Just being able to play with one other person is all right, but I'm not sure how far they're going to go into it. But I'm excited for it. And then we have the Shredder's Revenge coming out this summer. If you didn't check out the 11-minute video that they put out of gameplay, go check that out. It's killer. So, what did you guys think about that? Where you guys stand with the Shredder's Revenge? Do you think that it's living up to the hype from the video that you've seen?
So the gameplay was cool. I mean, the gameplay is fun. The entire thing about Shredder's Revenge has been like kind of exactly what the Cowabunga Collection. It's kind of why we're talking about them both. Is that they're just both very nostalgia driven. Because like now with Shredder's Revenge, like they're saying summer, which is great. Like I mean, they've kind of been very vague about like a true release date at any given point during it. But the thing that I'm like most excited about is that they brought the original voice acting like cast in for the Shredder's Revenge game, which like I don't know if with like the Cowabunga Collection if that voice cast was the voice for all of those games, any of those games previously, but like it's cool that like now they're merging those worlds and stuff. Like it's it's awesome that they decided to take that cast and bring it into Shredder's Revenge to play again with the with the nostalgia and everything just kind of being a perfect storm for that stuff. So like for me that's really cool. I hope it comes out this summer. I just know that they're vague. They're always vague about it. They always just give us like seasonal releases, like hey at the end of the next year or like summer or something. So it's like
and I ain't gonna lie, it hit. If it hits this summer, man, it hit at a very, very good time in Ninja Turtles. What a time to be alive, with all these. We could only imagine, back in the day, what we're getting now through NECA, and Super 7 as well. Playmates, it seems like they're still on the side of maybe appealing to the kid in us, the real kid in us. You know what I mean? The Playmates, it seems like it appeals to the real kid. You can only get so many. And what they're coming out now. I know I'm going off subject, but man, I love NECA Ninja Turtles. Really, that's why we're here right now doing this. So shout out to NECA all day.
Yeah.
Real quick, I just wanted to talk about it. So with the Shredder's Revenge, for me, the 11-minute video. So first on stage 1, they fought Bebop, very reminiscent of the boss fight from the original arcade game, but he didn't have Rocksteady with him. And then you see Rocksteady take off, and that's stage 2 basically. I don't know if anybody else noticed, but stage 2 is like a direct homage to stage 2 from the arcade game. It's the same, like walk across the street at the top, you make that angle down, you go through the alleyway, and then you end up fighting the boss, kind of like where the dumpsters are. It was almost identical. It was very nostalgic, I guess is what I'm getting at. It was a lot of fun to see that. I also very much like that the bosses now have health bars at the bottom. So you still have that classic like flashing red, but you also have a health bar as well. Pretty neat. Definitely looking forward to that game.
I love it. We're getting so many great turtle games, and it's like, man, it's so cool with the Cowabunga Collection and like Shredder's Revenge. The shit, it's so great. I'm so happy that we're getting all this great stuff now. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
They're teasing us, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot.
All right, so Ben, you're in Huntsville, Alabama, and at a con. What's the name of the con that you're at?
It's Huntsville Comic Con, and I think it's Toy Collectibles or something along those lines. But it's really Huntsville's Comic Con.
And you met Kevin Eastman there, right?
Oh yeah,
yes.
I got
I
to see Kevin.
Tell us about it, man. Tell us about your experience.
So as the video opened, you guys got to see Kevin gave us a shout out. I actually filmed that entire interaction with Kevin where we were getting my stuff signed. He was able to sign my life-size Leo right there. I also got Rob Paulson to sign it, the voice of Raphael and Donatello from the 2012 series. and then I got the shredder from the Secret of the Use to sign it as well. So
Oh, nice.
got a few items. He also signed up one of my NECA cranes, and I got the characters drawn on all of them.
Show us the grill.
Oh yeah, then the Grail. I got my clamshell NECA Mirage with the Kevin Eastman signature, and
Oh,
of course,
real
like I
nice.
said, I had him draw the characters on every single one of those.
Nice.
Oh, for sure.
It's been a good time. You guys are probably going to see that panel video probably before this even posts, but definitely check that video out, as well as just some of the content over in the Asylum. You guys get to see a full walkthrough of the con, and then some interactions with Kevin Eastman as well. Really good time. That's why I'm kind of in a weird spot. I'm in a hotel room right now.
Hey, it is what it is, man. Turtles don't sleep, dog.
That's so great.
I'm just playing.
So great.
Oh, and don't forget, according to Kevin Eastman, I believe tomorrow, Wednesday, is the release date of the 5th book from the last run, and final book. And he did say that they are working on other stories in that universe now.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
that's
Nice.
so
So we get a little,
sweet.
giving us a little teaser, dog. You know
Well,
what I'm
if you don't
saying?
see it here, just go. You'll see that other video we're going to post, the panel video. He talks about everything. You guys get to see it yourselves.
That's so
All right,
great.
cool.
So
Nice, man.
I've just got to say, Ben, I'm super jealous. Like previous to like COVID and all of this stuff, like man, I used to go to Comic Cons all the time here in Chicago. So like I'm super stoked to be able to start going to them again. Super jealous that you were able to meet them and go to a con and stuff. Like that's so great. I love going to cons. They're so much fun. They're so great.
He's a very nice guy. His line was very high stress for me, just because there was a lot of people. We're
Yeah.
all very tight. We waited probably 20 minutes tops to get to the front of the line. Not bad at all. And then other lines weren't too bad at all. You just walked right up to the Super Shredder, or not Super Shredder, the Secret of the Use Shredder, Francis Chow, and he's such a nice guy. Rob Paulson as well, super nice guy. It's so weird when you get to meet a voice actor and you realize they sound just like all the characters. Like that's just how they sound.
Yeah.
You almost hear every character in their voice at the same time. It's so strange.
Man, that's fun, man. That's fun.
Definitely.
Glad you can experience it, man, and appreciate Kevin Eastman for giving the Turtle Lair a
Yeah.
shout out, man. Shout out to Kevin Eastman, man, and what he does for
definitely,
us.
yeah. Super nice guy.
Yep.
That was really great of Kevin. That's really sweet.
Yeah, I
Yep,
ran back
for real.
into him out on the showroom, or whatever you might call it, the floor.
Yeah.
And I went up to him and tapped him on the shoulder and just thanked him one last time. And he's a very humble guy. You get to see in the video. He kept saying, I've been drawing comics for almost 40 years, and that's all thanks to you guys. Thanks a lot. Like kind of just sarcastically thanking us, for all of our services. But he's a super cool guy.
Man, that's what's up, man. Nice. All right, well, safe travels though, man, on your way back home
Yeah.
and all that. So yeah, let's get into Jimmy's portion of tonight's episode, which is a very, very badass topic. Jimmy, go ahead and take the reins.
Well, I'm pretty excited about this. So,
Yeah.
One of my favorite things that NECA did is doing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover with the Universal Monsters. I am currently holding my Universal Monster Frankenstein Blu-ray set, and I'm super stoked for it because Judith Hogan announced that she is the likeness last week for being the Bride of Frankenstein for that crossover, which is so great. Like, because for me personally, like when they announced that whole crossover and everything, I was like, who are they going to do a likeness for? Are they going to do it based off like the cartoon or something and kind of like humanize her in like that sense for it? Because I mean, you could do like an anime. It might be weird, but it's like, no, what do? We're already talking with Judith Hogue as like being April and stuff. So like, of course we're going to ask her to be our Bride of Frankenstein. And like that video that she released last week was really cool because she said that like she was a fan of that stuff, like growing up and whatnot, those Universal monsters. So like for her, she was kind of like, yeah, it was a no brainer. Of course I'll do this. So I'm like clearly very ecstatic and like stoked about it. I believe actually later today, depending on when you're watching this video, she will be releasing the official pictures and look of what her Bride of Frankenstein will look like for the last April and April. So like, yeah, I'm really
Yes.
stoked for it.
I can't wait, dude. But and I heard that her live the other day. She mentioned. Now I don't know if I know she may not be lying, but I don't know if she's telling the truth because I really want Casey in this this run, this Universal run. But she did say I think I'm on the only human form in this Universal line. That's what she said in her interview. But she could be saying that. That's what she said in her live. But she could be saying that to throw us off, because if you're going to use April likeness for a figure, you might as well use Casey Jones too, because you have his as well. You already own the likeness, so you might as well use it.
She does say she
And
keeps
so
in
I
touch
really
with the
hope
original actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, let's
That'd
do
be
it,
awesome.
man. Yeah. But yeah, sorry to take over right there, but yeah, I would just throw that in there.
Oh yeah.
And then hopefully when that box comes out, we will get to see who's on the side of it. Maybe Donnie. I think Donnie may be Dracula or Wolfman. Splinter. I mean, I don't know if there's going to be a Splinter. If there is, I would think that he would be Dracula or something like that. I don't think that they would make him Wolfman because he's a rat, and it wouldn't be too different than a rat. So I don't know, man. Maybe Donnie as the mad scientist. Frankenstein.
Oh, that would make sense.
Who knows, bro?
Frankenstein, yeah.
The actual Frankenstein, not the monster.
Yeah, the actual Frankenstein. Who
That makes sense
knows,
since we already
bro?
got Igor.
Yeah, for real. And there's so much potential. Yeah, Igor isn't really the Igor isn't the
I mean, I know
hunchback.
it's not called Igor, but it's very similar.
Yeah, but yeah, I've seen them call him that though. I've seen them say things like that. The creators like call him Igor, but I guess they do call him the hunchback. But I guess we could go through and find what Universal character is a hunchback, and then we'll know. Because if there's only one Universal character that's a hunchback, then we know that that's who they're using. So we'll figure out the name of it. We'll figure it out ourselves. See who the hunchback is, because I don't know about y'all, but that's one of my favorite figures right now. I ain't gonna say it's my favorite because the Last Ronin's my favorite figure, but my second favorite figure on pre-order is that Leo.
It's definitely cool.
I love all the Universal monsters. I'm really excited for Mummy Mikey and Hunchback Leo. I've got my Frankenrath. I love it. I love this line so much. And Judith Hogue, April Frankenstein, or Bride of Frankenstein, is just perfect. So good.
Yeah, it's perfect, bro. It's perfect. So we're here back with my favorite part of the show. Well, I like every bit of it, but this is my favorite part, shouting out the IG users that submitted their photos to the Facebook Turtle Lair group. If you're not a member, go join. That is the NECA Turtle Lair on Facebook. That's where it all started with us. So what we got here is what I like to call Splinter's Revenge from wasn't last week's video. If you go back, we'll go ahead and throw it up for you right here. Not last week's video, but the week before, which was episode 7. If you go back, you can look. Splinter is being destroyed by these guys, all of these guys. So in our video, we asked the submitter, which is right clicking. That's CLICKIN, right clicking, C gaming, like the letter C. we'll pop it up here on the screen so you can see it. But
Yeah.
it's these IG handles are so hard. They got underscores, they got this, they got that. So we'll pop up all these on the screen so you can see it. But check this one out right here, though, man. You got the, I guess you would call it the spiky bat, Anthrax little spiky bat stuffed in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite part, because I'm going to leave a little bit for you guys to talk about here because there's a lot to talk about. And I see my favorite part, but I'll leave it to one of you guys to talk about. I'm going to go with Splinter looking down at the Rat King. I'm just going to go with that on this. My part is he's a rat, Splinter's a rat, and the Rat King is on the ground.
Oh yeah.
You know, and he's laying down, he's looking at him. So that's the part that I'll go with. That's my favorite part. Now, what about you, Ben? What do you see in this?
So I agree with you there. The Splinter, he almost looks at him like you're next. But
Yeah.
obviously, I think the one thing that you were notating there was the fact that Baxter Stockman's cut in half and he's gushing blood
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, that's the best
just
part of the whole thing.
amazing. I mean, what is that? I don't even know what
For
that is.
real, how the hell did this man do this? You know, and then
It's like
I don't want to say too much because Jimmy still needs to put his input, but the gun flying in the air too. It's like an action scene, and he put it all together. You know, he put it all together. But Jimmy, what do you think?
Baxter definitely takes my attention on that one.
Yeah, he does for real. Like he does all the way.
So you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen that movie. I believe it's Captain Phillips, maybe with Tom Hanks, maybe not. But where the pirates come on and the one dude's like, "I'm captain now." Well, that's what I feel like Splinter is saying to the Rat King. I'm the Rat King now. That's what Splinter's saying in that moment right there. And like, I just can't unsee it now. Obviously, like the thing that asks the most questions for me is, how did he actually get the Baxter shot? Because that's just amazing. Like there's no question about it. Like, it's really great. Side note, I love the beat up pizza monster in the background because need I remind you that today is also April 26th, which is also Alien Day because of LV 426, the planet that they land on in the Alien movie.
Oh, okay.
So like having the alien in the background of this, or like the pizza monster, which is very clearly like inspired from the alien, like xenomorph. Yeah. Having that and all these all the bad guys and stuff in here is just great again. Love it so much.
No longer the Sinister Six.
Yeah, right. No longer the Sinister Six. All right. So that was my choice. We asked him to submit it. He did. That's right. Click. That's right. Man, let me get this right because, matter of fact, Jimmy, just throw it up on the screen so everybody can see who we got here. And I'll say it one more time. That's right clicking C Gaming. Right clicking C Gaming on IG. Y'all go follow him, man. He deserves follows. He's got tons of likes on his photos in the Turtle Lair. He deserves to be followed on Instagram.
Good stuff.
So yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to Ben's photo. What do you got for us this week?
So and this is from Joe Eats Glass at Joe Eats Glass. Very cool photo. So I wanted to submit this one a couple weeks ago. So I went back to it. We got Metalhead just cleaning the lair, and the usage of the bugs from I believe it's the Scumbug set is just fantastic. He's just vacuuming them up. I mean, it's straight to the point and simple, but it's just a funny photo.
Yeah, Donnie's machine doing his job while the turtles are out in the party wagon.
Doing what it was actually intended for. Yeah,
doing what it was intended for. So, yeah, that's a epic. That's a good shot right there, bro. That's nice. Yeah, I like it because the bugs resemble little piles of poop. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, bro.
You know that switch on his back is broken. It's 100% guaranteed.
Yeah, right. Oh man, that's funny. I like the metalhead because he was the first ultimate
Yeah.
that came from NECA. He was the first ultimate VHS, and if I'm not mistaken, look, I may be mistaken. Don't quote me on this. I think a lot of people took NECA's idea with the VHS style.
Oh
I really do. I'm not gonna say no other names, but I really think that they took a lot of other big companies took their idea with the VHS style packaging. He
yeah.
comes
And
with all kinds of accessories, that they fit in that little bitty box. But Jimmy, what's your thoughts on this one?
So for me, anytime you can incorporate Metalhead's vacuum into any shot, you got me. Because it's one of my
Yeah.
favorite, like, and like, it's so simple and it's so silly, but I love it every time I see it. Like that little vacuum arm that Metalhead has, every time somebody puts it out there or incorporates it into like their picture, like it automatically, I'm just like, I love it so much. It is just, like I just always enjoy it. It always just puts a smile on my face because I'm like, you know what? That's just simple, good fun. I guess there's no better way
Yep.
to describe it, and I always enjoy it when I get it. Whenever I get the delight of seeing one.
I used to have my metalhead right here on the diorama, cleaning the diorama, and you guys got to watch out about that switch on his back. It will break so easy. All he did was fall over on my diorama, and it snapped right off. And my point is, I don't really know what my point is, but
don't play with your toys.
don't play with your toys. Make sure you have, if you can't stand them upright, make sure you get those little NECA stands or something, or get someone to print you some little stands because, man, these things are fragile. Even though they're durable, they are kind of durable when it comes to if you get the right toys out of the right box and you have no QC issues, you got some good toys. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then
Yeah.
again, you got the QC issues. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. Excuse my language. I ain't gonna sugarcoat stuff. But NECA's got a lot of QC issues, but they're working it out as they grow, as they get bigger. So we'll move on to Jimmy's photo, which is
by the wonderful prolific Marv 614. And again, as I said before, like when we pointed out with the revenge with Splinter's revenge picture earlier, I was doing I had a plan. I had a plan in this, and they picked it. Prolific Marv had it. The Pizza Monster being in here, 426 LB 426. I needed to have it in here, and that's why I picked it. The fact that it's like the Pizza Monster almost seems to be being like pulled by Michelangelo, actually, because like Michelangelo has his thumb up and stuff, so he's almost like, come on buddy, let's go this way, like let's go grab a slice and stuff, like just kind of being like, naive Michelangelo in that situation. So like, aside from just having the Pizza Monster in it, I actually really kind of just like the scene that they set up here. So like, I really enjoyed it. What about you guys?
right.
What do you guys think?
Well, I'm really enjoying the essence of the orange that they're putting out here. It brings Michelangelo out. It brings his light greenness out though too, because I don't think that those turtles are that light green. But the edit here is very good because the shadowing is good. As you said, he is actually pulling them along. It looks like that's what I was thinking in my brain because he's got his nunchuck wrapped around his hand saying, come on, man, let's go. It's time to eat. It also looks like they're in an aquarium, turtle aquarium, like a little turtle fish tank or something. That's what it looks like. Ben, what are your thoughts on this, man?
Yeah, it's a good photo. I like the lighting or the coloring. I don't know what's going on with Michelangelo. It just looks different. I guess it's a filter. I really like.
You know what? Does it look like they're under a aquarium light? Doesn't it look like they're under an aquarium heat lamp?
It's possible.
That's what it looks like.
Or
It looks like
filter
a
of
heat
some sort.
lamp to me. Yeah, or yeah, it could be a filter. But man, this is a good one. What's his handle again? What's the handle?
Prolific Marv 614. It's
Okay.
all no spaces or underscores or anything like that. It's just Prolific Marv 614.
And for the fans, for our fans, let's go ahead and throw up all three of those handles real quick.
Yep.
Yep.
There they are. You know, go ahead and check those guys out, man. Go follow them. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of Ninja Turtle Talk, episode 9. Shout out to Kevin Eastman again. I appreciate you for shouting out the group, the Turtle Lair group. It really means a lot. Don't know if you'll see this, but it doesn't, you know, our appreciation. You don't have to see our appreciation. You already know we appreciate you. I'm Lee. You can catch me in the neck of Turtle Lair at all times. If you need any help finding anything, if you need any help with anything Ninja Turtle related, let me know. You can also find me on Instagram at Ninja Turtle Lair, and then Twitter at Ninja Turtle Lair. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week, man.
And you can always find me at the Triple C Collective on Facebook, at our Facebook page, on Twitter and Instagram as well. And we love you guys and gals, everybody who comes tuning in every single week to us. We love doing this stuff. It's so much fun.
Yeah. You guys are the reason. Believe that. You guys are the reason. I'm not here to see Ben. No, I'm just playing.
You guys can find me in Huntsville, Alabama until this video posts, and then I'll be back in the collective.
Yeah, right.
So check me out there.
Yeah, right. All right, man. We appreciate you guys. Cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
Thanks.
See ya.
Later.